Hello, everybody. How is it going? I'm going to open chat here. So, sorry, the camera is like so up close. I'm holding the camera with my hand. So, let's see here. I'm going to open up the chat. And we are going to unbox a new snake. So I'm just going to hang out for a minute until we get some people logged on that want to see this unboxing. There we go. Sorry. That's like super weird. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so yeah, we're getting ready to unbox a new snake. I'm just going to give it just a minute so people can tune in. I went today and picked one up, and I am super excited about it. Whoever's watching, hello. Let me know if the audio is good so I can adjust if need be. Okay. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've wanted this snake for such a long time, like an extremely long time. I've been waiting for this snake for a while. So yeah, let me know you're here in the chat. Say hey. Say hello. That's what we need to and let me know if the audio is good. I'm going to wait for just another second, let a few more people get on, and then we're going to unbox this Namibian coral cobra. I need to edit this. Let's see here. Okay. I just wanted to edit the there we go. Namibian coral cobra. The Namibian coral cobra is in the Spitalapes. It's an elapid, so it's a Spitalapes lubricus, or a Spitalapes lubricus, which sounds like a spell from Harry Potter. They're also called the coral cobra. They're also called the Cape coral cobra. They're called the African coral cobra. They are a venomous elapid from Africa. They are found in the Sahara Desert. They're beautiful snakes. They're one of my favorites. Their venom is primarily neurotoxic. So, definitely something you don't want to take a bite from, but nowhere near as toxic as the nausea, or the nausea, or naya, however you pronounce it. Just depends on where you're from. If you're from the mountains like us, it's that nausea. The nausea cobras, they are much more toxic than this guy. So even if I were to take a bite from him, I'm in no real super danger. There have been fatalities reported of this snake, but only because people didn't get treatment because they were bitten in the in Africa and just either didn't have access to treatment, or they just didn't get treatment because, whatever reason. But so we got a few people watching. So let's I'm going to move the camera over here. This is where the snake was, or is. He's still in there. And we're just going to open it up. And I had him covered up for the ride home. He's probably buried. He is in here. No, there he is. He's right on top, and he is at full attention. Oh, he's just being a little drama queen. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? That is a baby African coral cobra. So let's go ahead and get him out. Say hello. Yeah, I know. Let me get my snake hook. He is like huffing and puffing and going crazy. That's what they do. They will. A lot of it's all bluff too. These guys are really Hufflepuffles. And he is just going crazy, striking like mad. He's watching my every move. Oh, he's so mad. I taped this up and I did a really good job. Sorry, dude. I know I'm just like, you're all over the place. There he is. He's in there. Alrighty. Thanks, Verdict. Hey, Jimmy. What's up, man? Or let's not. You don't want to unbox this Cobra with me? Let me get my snake hook and my glove in case I need to get this little dude, do something with him. I wear these gloves. They are bite proof, well, bite resistant, but he can't bite through this. So let's put the camera down here. And, whoa, sorry. This tripod that it's on really sucks. There we go. That's good. Now we'll say hello to Mr. Coral Cobra. Hey, buddy. You're going crazy. You know what I'm going to do actually to keep him from darting out of there? Is I'm going to put him in this container so I can keep him somewhat contained. There we go. That's a good top-down view. Chill, little dude. I see you in there. All right, there we go. Popped open. Hello. Look at you. Look at you, little dude. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Welcome to your new home. Oh, you're just so dramatic. So they display a very narrow hood. They are not a true cobra. They're in the same family. They're in the shield nose cobra family. He's huffing and puffing. Come on. Come here. There you go. Come here. I'm going to get you out of this and put you into this container. There you go. Okay. Now, I'm going to take these tongs and remove this. He's like, where'd my house go? Oh, hello, Mr. Coral Cobra. I don't know what to name this little guy. Don't know what to name him. So if you're just tuning in, this is a Namibian coral cobra. He is an elapid. That's the same family as cobras, mambas, your death adders, stuff like that. All of your Australian snakes are all elapids. a lot of, or all your venomous Australian snakes are elapids. They don't have any pit vipers over there. But this little guy is super cool. And he's actually pretty chill to be an elapid. Elapids are very fast and flighty. He's pretty cool. Now, he is a baby. He's little. He's not quite a yearling. He's not hardly a year old. When they are threatened, they do show a narrow hood. They also like to tunnel and bury. There you go, dude. They like to tunnel under stuff. They will bury themselves in their substrate. So I'm going to put a webcam in his... enclosure, but I don't expect it to be very active because they spend a lot of time hidden in their substrate. Hey, buddy. Hello. Oh, I know. I see you huffing and puffing. I don't know if you can hear him huff and puff or not. You are such a bad little boy. You're such a mean little dude, aren't you? You're so big and bad. I'm trying to get him to hood up. He's not wanting to. Come on. Hood up for the nice people. Look at that underbelly. Those beautiful stripes. Show us your hood, little dude. Little Cobra. Show us your hood. Okay. So these guys are not super toxic. They are venomous, but they're nowhere near as dangerous as like the nausea cobras. Like I said, it's not a true cobra. It's an elapid. Let's check him out here. Maybe we can get him to hood up down here. He's not a true cobra. Oh, there we go. He is an elapid. Their toxin is, or their venom is neurotoxic. So, and there is no best bet. Go to the hospital, be observed, let the venom run its course. It's not going to kill you. Since it's a neurotoxic venom, the way neurotoxic venom kills you is it shuts down your respiratory tract. However, if you're at the hospital, you can obviously get on, they can put you on a ventilator, they can breathe for you, you know, you can get full respiratory support at a hospital. So worst case scenario, someone gets bit by one of these guys, they're going to be on a ventilator for a day or two, and then they'll, you know, the venom will run its course, their kidneys will process it out, and they will be fine. As long as you get treatment, you'll be fine. But yeah, again, there are recorded fatalities from these guys just from people being bitten in the desert in Africa, because these are a desert snake. They like dry, hot environments. So his enclosure is going to be set up really nice and hot, dry, and they are nocturnal. They come out at night when it's cool. Let's bring him out here on the table and see what he's doing. Come here, buddy. Put you in there. Hey, what are you doing? This is your new house. Nope, let's not do that. Let's stay right there. This is your new home, little dude. I love the patterns on this snake. They're beautiful. Such a pretty snake. These are really good for people who want to get into venomous snakes or with elapids. especially with elapids to start with, because their venom is not, their bites aren't fatal as long as they're treated. They are really, really chill most of the time in their temperament. Some of them you will get with are psychopaths, but especially when they're smaller like this, they tend to come back. They tend to be a little more flighty and crazy. But as they get older, they chill out and they turn into almost like little corn snakes. I mean, they're super calm. Come back here, little dude. I'm here. I'm here. Come here. Quit that. Alrighty. I got you. I got you. There we go. Back into the container you go. That's what happens when you drop a snake. You stay calm. Oh, you're all kinds of all the pieces now. Look at him hooded up there. Look at that little dude. He's at full attention. He's like, what are you doing? So that's his little hood. It's his little Cobra display. See, they're fast little gliders, but you can catch them. I'll just keep him in the container now, so he won't get away. I guess everybody tuned out because they didn't want to see me get bit, but that's not going to happen. That's why you use these. Hey, buddy. Are you calmed down now? Are you calmed down now? I'm going to get his enclosure ready here in just a few minutes and let him chill out. I'm going to try and feed him tomorrow. I will definitely video that and upload it to the YouTube channels and on Facebook as well. So you'll get to see him eat. These guys feed on frozen thawed mice like the rest of them. What are you doing, little dude? Where are you going? Where are you going? Such a pretty snake. I am so happy to have this little guy. Dude, I've wanted one of these for forever. If you would calm down, I'd put you on the table again, but you'll try to take off on me, and I'm not going to let you do that. Sorry again for the shaky camera. I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand and then snake hook with the other. His patterns are absolutely just beautiful, though. And he will get just a little bit bigger than this. Probably, they usually get about 2 feet long. So he will get a little bit bigger, but not too much. They're not super big snakes. That's another reason I got this guy, because they're easy to handle and deal with because of their size. Yes. Trying to get out, I see. Okay. Good dude. If you got any suggestions for names, let me know what I should name this guy. Oh, what do you see? What is it? What is it, Mr. Cobra? I'm thinking about naming him Cobra. What's up, Cobra? Now, I'm going to set the camera down and put on my gloves. I'm going to pick this little dude up with my gloves on. There we go. Alrighty. There he is. Let me get my gloves. And I'll take him out of his little box there. Oh no! Sorry. I just knocked the camera over. I hate this stupid tripod. It's so dumb. Okay. Sorry about that. Come here, little guy. Come here. Come here. You're not gonna do it. Not gonna come to me. He is just all to pieces. There we go. Now we got you. Come on, stay on the hook. There we go. Say hello. Look at that little face. Come here. Stay there. He has got some strength to him, little booger. He's probably going to poop all over me. Cobras love to do that. Chill. He's got teeny tiny little venom glands. Alrighty, dude. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he musked all over the gloves. That's yummy. Yummy. What do you think about it, dude? So what should I name this guy? What's up, Robert? He is a cute little nope rope. He's a yearling. He's barely a year old. I don't know what I should name this little guy. I really don't. Well, let's get his enclosure ready. I will just leave the camera on him while I do that. There you go, buddy. You can just watch him while I do this worky work and get his little enclosure ready. He's got a glass enclosure that I'm going to be working on. Well, I say working on that. I'm going to be putting together. I'm going to put a heating pad on it. These guys, like I said earlier, they're desert snakes. They like it dry and warm. Dry and hot. They're not a high humidity snake like a lot of the other snakes I have. The tree vipers like it wet, humid. These guys do not. And they bury themselves in their substrate. So I got him plenty of reptile bark to get into. He can bury himself and hide all he wants to. He is a cute little guy, though. There we go. I just love the patterns on these things. Love them. He will be added to the snake stream too. I've got a camera for him also. So he will be featured. Let me find his little hide box. What did I do with his hide box? These snakes do like to hide. And he's pretty cool though. He is pretty cool. I will take him out and put him in his new home. Alrighty. Come here, little dude. He's like, oh, not you again. I know you. You pick me up, make me do stuff. I hear you huffing and puffing. Whoa, dude, chill. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. You gonna hood up and show us your hood? You're just gonna climb on. There you go. Climb on the camera. Look at that face. Isn't that the cutest thing in the world? Now he's just climbing on my phone. Okay. Into your new house, dude. Alrighty. Now let's turn the camera around and you can see him in his new digs. He blends in rather well, actually, in his new house. He blends in pretty well. Where are you going? He's checking everything out. Come here. He's my new little buddy. I got a lot of reflection now. There we go. Gets rid of it. He's my new little buddy. I'm here. There we go. Got to get comfortable with you, dude. There we go. Good. You're acting better now. Just don't poop on me. Stay off my phone. Well, I tried to give you a close-up, but he's not going to have it. He's not going to have it. Such a cool little dude. He is pretty chill, honestly. I mean, for an elapid and, you know, a cobra, he's super chill. Most of the time you see people with elapids, they go crazy. These guys are really not that bad. You know, he'll hood up and huff at you. They're a lot of bluff, too. What they like to do, these, the lubricus, the Aspidolaps, this specific species, is they'll hood up, they will lunge at you like closed mouth, and they'll puff. They'll go. They like to do that. I don't know if I can get him doing that on the audio or not. His blowing. Come here. Come here. Let's get you out of there. Come here. See if we can get you to huff and puff. There you go. You almost did it. And you can't see, but what he's doing with his tail is he is digging his tail into my thumb to make it feel like it's something trying to bite me, which is funny. Come on, dude, quit that. But no, he's really chill. Alrighty, in you go. Okay, I'll quit messing with you now. Let the fine people enjoy you while I add your decorations to your new home. You need some decorations in your new home, like a water dish. What did I do with your water dish? Oh no. I don't know where your water dish is, dude. What have I done with it? Well, we'll just put this one in there for right now until I can find it. Give you a little bit of water. He's adjusting really nicely, actually. Well, sorry. I don't have a lot of room in this studio, so I'm having to move around and move things and move guitars. It's a pretty tight space, and I'm a pretty big dude. So those two things do not jive well. Now, where do you think you're going, Mr. Snake? Where do you think you're going? He's like, I tried to escape. You're almost tall enough, but not quite. Not quite long enough. You're not quite long enough to get out of there. When am I going to get a Caspian cobra? I don't know. What is a Caspian cobra? I'm not familiar with that. Is that? I don't know. Maybe I should. Where are you going, little dude? Where are you going? I'm getting him some water. I need to give the rhino viper some water too. Some water in your little dish. Where are you going? I'll have to look and see what a Caspian cobra is. I don't know. So you can see me over here. Hello, I'm going to give this rhino viper some water. Stay in there. I like to keep 2 water dishes in the rhino viper's enclosure to keep the humidity up. He's a pretty cool snake. I like him. I am very happy with this little dude. Very happy with him. A ladle cobra, nausea family. I probably won't get any nauseas. The nauseas are a little too dangerous for me. They're hard to handle. Fatal cobra? Let's see what label. Red cobra? Well, let's see. So yeah, this snake that I have here, this coral cobra, is not in the nausea family. It's an elapid, but it's in the Aspidolaps genus. So it's not really a true cobra, much like the king cobra is not a true cobra, but this thing is nowhere near that of a king cobra. Um, he's going to stay pretty small. I don't want him to get big though. I don't want a big cobra. Big elapids are really hard to handle, for me anyway. Big vipers are easy to handle most of the time. Well, easier. They're not easy to handle, but I don't want a big cobra. He wants out so bad. He's like, let me out. It's considered the most dangerous of all the nausea. Yes, this one is neurotoxic as well. And there is no antivenom for it. So when a bite occurs, you're just, as the Africans say, taken to hospital, and you are just observed until the effects of the venom wear off. Most people that get bitten by these don't really need medical care. They're not super, super dangerous. If they were bigger, they would be dangerous, but the amount of venom that they inject is pretty small. So there are fatalities on record from them, but they're predominantly from areas in sub-Saharan Africa where either they couldn't get to medical attention because it's just not there, or they didn't seek medical attention. Now you can see he's burying himself. There he goes. He's burrowing into his substrate. That's what these guys do. They burrow. Where you going, little guy? This is so fun. Look at his little head. Hey, buddy. Yep, you're right back where you started. Sorry, dude. These they display a narrow hood like the king cobras and the king brown snakes. All of your elapids display hoods. That's people think that is just a cobra thing. It's actually an elapid thing, and cobras are elapids. Cobras do display the nausea cobras, true cobras, display a really wide hood, whereas your elapids that aren't nausea display a thin or narrow hood. Mambas will hood up. Red-bellied black snakes from Australia, they also hood up. King browns, common browns in Australia, green mambas, black mambas. The only elapid that I'm aware of that does not display a hood when threatened is the death adder from Australia. And it's weird that they're classified as an elapid, but they are, because they look like vipers. Death adders look like vipers, but they aren't. They are elapids. But this dude is pretty chill. I'll tell you, Jerry, the most dangerous nausea that I know of is actually the I would say probably, I think the forest no, it's one of the water cobras. The water cobras, I think, are the most they're the most venomous, most toxic of the nausea species, or the nausea genus. Forest cobras are in there too. As far as cobra bites, though, the ones that make up the most are the monocle cobras. That's because everyone has them. Everyone in the pet trade, everyone in the venomous snake trade, anyway. I mean, they're super popular, and a lot of people start out with a monocle cobra, and I'm like, are you insane? That is crazy to me. I couldn't imagine starting out with a monocle cobra. He's digging again. He's digging. Where you going, dude? Where you going? He don't know. His little head's gonna pop up here in a minute and be like, "Where am I? Oh, he's coming back out. Hey, buddy. He is a cute little dude. I think his name should be Striper. Swiper. Or Mountain Dew. Caspian is considered one of the most dangerous because, oh, they like living with people. Okay, I need to look up what I'm not familiar with a Caspian cobra. Okay, so it's an Asian cobra. Okay, so it's the Central Asian cobra. Naja oxiana. Called Central Asian cobra, ladle snake, oxus cobra, or Russian cobra. Okay, gotcha. I know what it is now. The crude venom of Naja oxiana has the lowest published lethal dose among all cobra species. Okay, wow. I didn't know that. I learned something today. Jerry, you taught me something today. Good. That's awesome, dude. So it was not the water cobras that are the most toxic. It is the ladle snake. This little guy's not going to get real big, though, which is good. I'm thinking about naming blah 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 blah. I'm thinking about naming him Swiper or Striper. Yeah, they're bad. I want no part of that. Like, look, I mean, I've got some dangerous snakes, but you know, even I have my limits. I mean, this guy's dangerous enough. I wouldn't want to get bit by him, but you know, if I did, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Hey, buddy, where you going? He's just checking out his new home. Hey, you gonna hood up and huff at me? Yeah, let's get him out and say hi again. You want to? Let's get you out. I'm not going to mess with him too awful much because, you know, he did just get home from a long road trip. But I do want him to get used to being on a hook because he will be handled. Chill. There we go. Cobras are very visual animals. They don't have heat-seeking pits like vipers do, so you just have to constantly redirect them. He just wants to go back in his house. These things do act differently than vipers, though. Elapids do. They have different temperaments. They're wiry. They're very wiry. He's getting ready to crap all over me, too. Again. Quit that. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Oh, I'm sure you had to check your beds and living quarters. I would. I would absolutely check my bed and living quarters. I know one of the more dangerous elapids is the common crate and the banded crate. There's your water dish. My gosh, I'm stupid. And the reason they're so dangerous is because you can't feel their bite. People get bit in their sleep in India all the time, and they just wake up suffocating. The crate's venom takes effect super quickly, and man, you're in big trouble. They call it the silent death because you can't feel it. You get bit, and then you're done. It takes, I think, like 45 minutes is the average time it takes for a crate bite to kill you. Now, sea crates, on the other hand, they're just as toxic and just as bad, but man, they're super docile. Like I've seen people just free handle them and they're like, whatever, they don't care. Unfortunately, sleeping on a floating disc wouldn't do you any good, Jerry, because these snakes can fly. Didn't anyone tell you? Lapids can fly. Now, there is something called a jumping viper, though, and that's kind of terrifying. Can you imagine a jumping viper? Like it's bad enough that they can strike and, they're scary and venomous and can kill you, but they can jump too. Where you going, little dude? Okay, let's do away with this water. There's his water dish. Brand new water dish. All right, let's put the camera down here where everybody can see you while I put all this stuff in your enclosure. There we go. That's pretty good. All right. Water dish, water bowl. Got to keep my snakes hydrated. They like Rondo. It's what snakes crave. Rondo. Wings on a snake. No, they don't have wings. They just fly, man. Like they levitate and just like lunge forward, like a flying tube, like a flying tube. Well, there went the chair. I was waiting for that to happen. As long as it didn't hit a guitar, it's all good. Oh no, I'm out of water. Gotta get some more water. My snakes gotta have some high quality H2O. There's just some high quality H2O, dude. High quality H2O. Now let's put your little heater on the back of the enclosure so I can keep you good and warm. Gotta keep him warm. Might as well have wings. Oh no, they're just a flying tube, man. Flying Tube Man. That's the new superhero, Flying Tube Man. Come back so everyone can see you. Say hello. Are you digging again? No, you're just kind of hanging out there. There we go. This heating pad. Go on the back of his enclosure and keep him good and warm. I'm sorry my videos give you nightmares. I promise you they're nothing to be afraid of. That's one of the reasons I do these videos, because I used to hate snakes. I used to be deathly terrified of snakes. Did not like them. Wanted nothing to do with them. And I started watching a lot of snake YouTubers. and was like, okay, they're pretty cool. I like them. It's one of those things, we fear the unknown. And the more I learned about these things, the less afraid I became of them. Because snakes don't want to envenomate you. Snakes don't want to bite you. Snakes just want to be left alone to live their lives. And you've got assholes like me that don't leave them alone and let them live their lives. We bring them home and play with them. But these guys are absolutely to be respected because they are dangerous. They are venomous. Some of them are deadly dangerous. This guy's not. He's still dangerous. But they are nothing to be afraid of. Absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Snakes will never, ever be aggressive. They will never come at you. Thank you, Tara. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I did obviously overcome my fear of snakes because I'm sitting here with a cobra. But I was deathly afraid of them. The more I learned about them, the less afraid I became of them, and I actually started to like them. I think they're kind of cute. Where you going, dude? Look at that little face. That's just the cutest little guy. And so the more I learned about them, the more I liked them, and exposed myself to some non-venomous species. Oh, you've almost got out of there. You've almost got up there. Just another inch, and you're out, dude. Just another inch. Come on. You can do it. Ah, you figured it out, haven't you? Let's put you back. He's already escaped once. I had to chase him down the room. He did. He got out and went in the floor, and I like chased him down. I got him up though. It was no big deal. But anyway, yeah, I'm just learning a lot about these snakes. Like, for instance, snakes don't want to envenomate you. They don't want to use their venom on you because their venom is a very precious resource. It takes a ton of energy and calories to produce venom. They have glands in the back of their heads, right here on each side. They have venom glands that produce venom. And those glands work really hard to make that venom. The venom is actually, its main purpose is not in defense, it's to incapacitate and kill prey. When the prey items are injected with the venom, obviously they die, but it also starts the digestion process because a lot of the venom is cytotoxic and hemotoxic, which breaks down tissue and blood. So it kind of acts as like a inside out digestion. I know that's kind of gross. Also, snakes don't want to expend their venom in a defensive bite. That's why you have what's called dry bites. They can decide whether to inject venom or not. And a lot of bites are dry bites. I see you coming out of there, little dude. This is a fun little game we're going to play. We're going to go bloop back in. I could have a rattlesnake, Jerry. The reason I don't have one is because it's in a recording studio and they are loud. They make a ton of noise, and that would not do well with my studio and me up here trying to record things. So that's why I don't have a rattlesnake. They're just way, way, way too loud. But going back to venom, they don't want to use their venom in a defensive bite. They want to save their venom for a feeding response, and snakes can absolutely tell a difference between the situation. They can differentiate a feeding situation versus a um, defensive situation. Yes, he is an escape artist. He's actually the only one that has figured that out. I've got a lot of other snakes in here that have never figured that out. Of course, I have the top open because I'm just sitting here talking. Um, Normally, there's a lid on it that he cannot escape from. But he's pretty chill. He rode the whole way home with me. Of course, he was in a container. Where are you going, little dude? Where are you going? Are you going to get out of there? You're going to escape. Come here. If you want to come out and say hello, you can. Come here. Yeah, I know. Come here. You want to come out and say hello? Come on. Let's go say hello. Oh, come here. I'm trying to get a good... Don't go under there. There we are. Say hello. Oh. I need a longer hook, dude. There you are. He's pretty cool. He actually tolerates that really well. Tolerates me messing with him and handling him. I'm going to put his lid on, though, so he doesn't try to get out while I'm putting the heating pad on the back of his enclosure. Now he cannot get out. You're locked in, little guy. Locked in. Okay, there it is. This is... Give him his heating pad. Just tape to the back there. It's got its self-adhesive. There we go. I am very careful with this thing. He's not real crazy. Holy crap, it's cold outside. I was in Charlotte not long ago, like today, coming home from picking this guy up, and it was 65 degrees and sunny and beautiful, and it felt great. I get home, it's 30 and snowing, and I'm like, what the crap is going on? What the crap is going on? Yeah, the wind's bad. I'm going to water the other snakes. Let's say hey to them while we're out and about. There is the African bush viper up in her tree, hanging out. And she's got plenty of water. Okay. There is the blue Komodo Island pit viper, and he needs water. There is the cottonhead. He's in his hide. You can barely see him in there, but he needs some water too. He's got water. The rhino viper has plenty of water also. Yeah. Plenty of water. I love this thing. This squam. Right there, Squamagera. Let's wake her up and say hello. You want to? Let's wake up the squam. Now this one, I'm going to put the gloves on for because she is really, really bitey. Where's my hook? Ah, there's the hook. She is super bitey. Come here. Wake up, Squammy. We got to come out and say hello to everybody. I know, you're like, no, leave me in my tree. Oh, hello, that's your head. I thought that was your tail. All right, let go. Let's reposition you. There we go. Now, I'm going to put you right here and get you on the hook at a different angle. There we go. That is the angle I want. Say hello, Miss Atheris squamigera. Where are you going? This is the African bush viper, or the variable bush viper. Yes, this thing is a dragon, like a legit dragon. They're called the variable bush viper because they are so variable in coloration. They come in reds, orange, yellow, pinks, blues, blacks, purples. They come with different patterns, greens, like teal. I mean, they're just incredibly variable in their colors. Some of them, they call them Christmas morphs because they're colored like a Christmas tree. Now this one is very bitey. I will not tell her like the other one because she will bite in a heartbeat. She is cranky. She is beautiful. Thank you, Tara, sorry. Oh yeah, she's pretty. Pretty snake. Okay. She's actually calmed down a lot though. She's this is why I get them out and work with them. Now she can't bite through this glove. This is a glove specifically made for handling venomous snakes. But I handle these snakes with these gloves and the hook on a regular basis. So when I take them out like this, they don't freak out. They don't freak out. They're calm and they get used to it. They know you're not a threat. She doesn't see me as a threat now. Obviously, or she would be, trust me, she would be gaping that mouth open, hissing and striking like crazy. And I do believe she would give me a full load of venom. But she's totally chill. Just sitting there hanging out in my hand. That's pretty cool. Let's get out Mr. Ninny Muggins and see what he's doing, the cottonhead. Okay. Go back into your home. There you go. Go on. Go on. You tap their tails, they'll go. They don't like their tails being messed with. Go on. Back up into your tree. Back up into your tree house. Get that tail in. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. You did so good. You did so good. I'm not going to get little blue dude out because he is so small and wiry. He's hard to catch. But this is a Komodo Island pit viper or a Trimerosaurus insularis, or let's see if he's going to be chill. Like, oh, your tree. I'll get him out. He's also called the white-lipped pit viper. They're native to Komodo Island in Indonesia. He is an Indonesian. He's an Asian pit viper. And he is a pretty cool guy. I really like this snake. He's gorgeous. If the camera will focus on him. But look how blue he is. Gosh. I actually don't know if this is a male or a female. I couldn't tell you. I call him a he, but he's not been sexed yet. I'll eventually poke and prod around down there and see what he is, but not right now. So these guys would deliver a pretty nasty bite. I wouldn't want to get bit by him. As small as he is, it wouldn't be that bad. But when they're full grown, they're pretty nasty. But there is anti-venom. And I have bite protocols for every single species of snake I own. So in case of an envenomation, I can get treated with or how I need to be treated. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. I was trying to get a good... How big will he get? He will probably get 3, maybe 4 feet. He is a well, he's not a hatchling. He's a tiny little baby. He is just months old. So he will be bigger than the or as big, if not bigger than the bush viper that I just had out. So he will get probably a little bit bigger than her. Alrighty, let's put you back up and get out Mr. Ninny Muggins, the cotton head. Let go. Let go. This little guy never wants to go back into his house. He just wants to stay out and play. Now I'm going to scoot the Cobra away because Ninny Muggins does not like other snakes. He becomes very alert when other snakes are around. Let me get this light hung up here. There we go. Open his enclosure up. This guy is super cool. I honestly swear I could probably handle this snake. Now, he may just go batshit crazy when I get him out, but he has never struck at me. And he is a hybrid pit viper. He's a hybrid of a cottonmouth and a copperhead. Hey, buddy. Yep, I'm getting you out of there. Come on. And he is getting big. Oh, he's getting big. He's growing so much. Turn around and say hello to everybody. There we go. So this is what a hybrid offspring of a cottonmouth and a copperhead looks like. Since they're both in the Echistrodon genus, they can interbreed. And now it doesn't happen in the wild that we've observed. It's only happened in captivity. But he is just so chill. He has never, ever been defensive with me at all. Come here. I didn't mean to do that. The key to working with a snake is to be slow and deliberate in your movements and never, ever grab them. If you grab them, they're going to bite you. That's just how it is. They will bite you if you grab them. People get bit when they try to neck them and pick them up, or when they step on them. Or when they're trying to kill them. That's the majority of times that people get bit. You see, I don't have a grip on him. I'm just holding him in my hand and using the hook to guide him around. And he's totally chill. And this guy, he probably would have a pretty nasty bite since he's half cottonmouth. But he's got the best little personality of any snake that I've got. He's not wiry. He's not defensive. He's super chill. Flicking that big tongue. So the reason they flick their tongue, I mean, obviously people know, everyone knows that's how they smell. But if you don't know why that's how they smell, so they have something in the roof of their mouth called the Jacobson organ, or the Jacob's organ. And it's 2 holes in the roof of their mouth. Those 2 holes, when their tongue flicks out and goes back in, the forks go into those 2 holes. It senses the particles that it brings in from the air and transmits that signal to the brain. So see, that's what he's doing. He's flicking his tongue, trying to figure out what this is, why there's other snake scent on it, because there is. He's super chill. He is the coolest little snake. I've honestly sat here and did some recording work. I was up here by myself. I just took him out and held him in my hand and just sat there with him. And this is what he did the whole time. He eventually just coiled up and chilled out. I just rested my hand on the table, and he just sat there, and my hand coiled up and hung out with me while I edited audio in Pro Tools. Now here's the thing. See how my hand or his head is between my fingers? If I were to clamp down on his head and try and pin him, bet your ass he'd try to bite me. But you know, I would too. If some giant monkey picked me up and tried to grab me by the neck, hell, I'd bite him. That's all we are to these guys. We're just giant monkeys. Alrighty, Neeny Muggins. Say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. Alrighty, let's put him back up. You can go back in your hide. Go back in your little house. Such awesome animals. These are just such awesome animals. I mean, the misconceptions and the myths about these animals are really ridiculous. I mean, you can see that they are not aggressive. They're not trying to kill me. Now, we're going to get out Big Boy, actually Big Girl, and say hello to her. I'm not going to bother her long because she's cranky, but we are going to say hello to her. Come on. There we go. All right, let's put you down and regroup. You're coming up the hook on me, and we don't want that. Hello. What are you doing? That's not what I wanted you to do, crazy. All righty. Go back in your enclosure. There. Let go. She's heavy. She's a big snake, and she's heavy. All right. Now. Come on. There you go. Go on. Go on. No, not that way. I got to get the hook. She's taking my hook. See, I mean, this is a deadly venomous snake here. And I mean, I'm really in no danger. I'm out of strike zone. I'm using tools. All right, now she's off the hook, so I can actually hook her. So I'm going to support her body with my hand. Slow, deliberate movements. There we go. Bitis nasicornis, the rhino viper. This is an African pit viper. These snakes are incredibly beautiful. All right, let's get you back on the hook. All right, let go. Let go. See? Slow, deliberate. Here we go. Now, I'm not gripping her tail. I'm simply supporting it. There you go. Okay. Cool. No drama. Easy peasy. Not really. She just tried to come up the hook on me. But, you know, put it back. Let her alone. There she is. That is the Bitis. Yes, these are in my recording studio. See, there's all my there is all my recording equipment and the broadcast / recording stuff. So yeah, these are all in my recording studio up here in the corner, and that down there is where the Cobra is going to go. His home is going to be down there on that shelf. Let's see what he's doing. Hey, buddy. I'm going to be feeding him tomorrow, so I will be sure to capture that. While I'm here, I'm going to give little blue guy some water while I'm thinking about it, because he is almost out. And these tree snakes like water. They like water. I keep the tree snakes pretty hydrated. I keep their enclosures at about 60% humidity. Well, the bush viper I do. The blue guy, I keep his enclosure about 50% humidity. I spray him down maybe once a week with just tepid water, lukewarm. And this is how I deliver water to snakes that I don't want to get bit by. Sorry, I know that's cold, buddy. There we go. Chew. I got to clean this guy's enclosure out. He's pooped in it and it stinks. Say bye, everybody. There's a good, there you can see his little head. Little dude's little head. No, the vibration actually doesn't bother them. They've never responded to it at all. There's not a lot of loud music up here, though. The majority of loudness just comes from the drums when I play them. But snakes don't have ears. Excuse me. Snakes do not have ears. They can't hear. They are deaf. And they can sense vibration, but they have literally never responded to any vibration that from me playing. So I assume it doesn't bother them. I'm sure it doesn't. If it did, I would know it, because they would be going ape shit when I play. And they don't. They don't even respond. Like, it doesn't. They don't move. They just don't respond at all. Cobra's going crazy. There is the rhino viper. God, super vibrant. Super, super vibrant. The bush viper. So her name is Squammy because she's an Artheris squamigera. So Squammy. Originally, this one's name was Dave. Then I find out Dave is actually a Daphne. So dude's coming up Sunday and we're swapping snakes because he gave me the wrong snake. Not his fault. They're identical. And he soaked them together. And yeah, so I wound up with a female when I should have gotten the male. So yeah, they're super chill. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 venomous and 2 pythons downstairs. So 7 total. 7 total. There's Mr. Ninny Muggins. He looks so angry, like he's an old man that I've disturbed from his slumber. And little blue dude up there. No, I said Dave is a Daphne. Yeah, Dave is a Daphne. So he's not a Dave. I misgendered my snake. That means that's bad. That means I'm going to get canceled. They're going to come after me. Misgendered the snake. I did just as soon. No, it's not Prego. I don't think it's gravid. Don't think so. But still, you know, I was supposed to get a male. I got a female, so we're swapping. So yeah. No, I don't think she's gravid. I don't think she's got any babies in her. I don't believe. She may. I don't know. I don't know. But he's coming up to swap them out. But I mean, they're identical. They look the same. Check on the Cobra here. See how he's doing. Man, that wind is just crazy outside. Holy cow. It's like shaking the building. Golly. It is crazy. Yeah, the Bitis. Oh no, Jerry, don't worry about that. That ain't gonna happen. The Bitis, the sorry, I was reading the message there. The rhino viper, Bitis nasicornis, they're heavy-bodied snakes, so they're in the same family. I'll turn it around there so you can see her while I talk about her. The Bitis genus, which is your puff adders, gaboon vipers, rhino vipers. In fact, the gaboon vipers and rhino vipers can also mate and have what's called a gabino viper, which is a hybrid between a rhino and a gaboon. They're also beautiful snakes. You saw a chicken lay the same egg 4 times. The wind was so bad. Oh my God, Jerry, you're crazy. But yeah, Tara, this is by far the most dangerous animal I have up here. Is this one right here, the Bitis. Bitis family is a very, very toxic, dangerous snake. A bite from her could very well potentially be fatal. So that's not something I want to happen. So I'm very cautious with her. Much more so than this dude, because he's so chill. Little Cobra dude. I need a bigger studio. I am so out of room. I need a snake room and a music room separate. I need them to be separate. So I got cables everywhere. I got to put his hide box in there for him too. But yeah, this guy, he's so cool. I'm so excited about having this coral cobra. I really am. He's a beautiful, amazing snake, and I'm so lucky to have and work with these exotic animals. I mean, this is stuff that you see in a zoo. And I have them in my house, and that's, well, not in my house, but in my studio. And that's pretty incredible. Honestly, that's a pretty incredible thing. I'm very lucky, and I count myself very lucky to work with these creatures because they're so misunderstood. You need to build me a big studio. I want a huge studio in Snake Room, Jerry. We need to do that. We absolutely need to do that. Where you going, little dude? I just want to boop his little nose. It's so cute. But I know that's a terrible idea. Absolute terrible idea. I'm so not going to do that. But it still wouldn't be the end of the world. No boops. No boops for this guy. All right, little dude. I'm going to get you out one more time before we say goodbye to everybody and clean up the mess in here. No one needs to see this mess I've got. Alrighty. Hello. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a wonderful night. This tripod's stupid. I got to get a new tripod. I'm up on my pedal. Okay. Come here, dude. Let's come out and say goodbye to everybody. Come here. He's like, no. Oh, but yes, he's going to huff when I pin it. They got it. Alrighty. Alrighty, everybody. Say goodbye, little dude. Thank you for watching and enjoying this beautiful, beautiful animal with me. The Namibian coral cobra, who is just totally adorable. I mean, look at that little face. Oh, it's out. Not, come here. Let me, there we go. Totally adorable little face. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe. And until next time, peace out. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, little dude.